Hello, it is Christine with a celebration day. Today is day 30, 30 days of moving forward while staying put. I think that calls for a celebration, right? 30 days of you saying yes to you and continuing to move forward one step at a time while you are staying put in your home, in your city, not traveling, and being in this place, this very unique place we are not used to at all of quarantine, and really doing our best to contribute to a new, healthier world that we all need at this point. So, for today, my topic truly is celebration. And it's one of the key powers under the power of reflection as a radiant achiever. And I want you to celebrate today by taking a look at the last 30 days and celebrating from a couple different perspectives. First, I want you to celebrate what you have completed, what you have done, the to-dos you have checked off in relationship to your project. No matter how big or small, every step that you've taken in the last 30 days is something to celebrate. And why is that? Here's why. You chose to not let the external circumstances stop you from making progress toward your goal, from moving forward toward the vision that you have for your life. And in saying yes and continuing to honor and move forward for yourself, there are lots of actions you've done, right? And these actions, even if they seem very insignificant, even if it was something from your perspective seems so minor, it is so important to celebrate because it gives you confidence. It gives you joy. I don't want you to show up 6 months from now having accomplished your goal and be frustrated and burnt out. I want you, by celebrating today, the steps that you took yesterday and over the last 30 days, I want you to be even more fueled, even more joyful, even more energized for the next goal and for your life and the vision you're bringing to life. So the first thing is to acknowledge and celebrate the to-dos. That's kind of the simple thing. That's easy to see what you did. The second level I want you to look at today, and after we get off this time together to dive in even deeper, I want you to acknowledge yourself for the shifts that you've made. And you know what I mean. It's those shifts in mindset, the shifts in perspective, the shifts in your beliefs, where you consciously, over the last 30 days, have let go of something that was holding you back, where you've let go of an old limiting belief or an old story that truly is not serving you. Acknowledge yourself for that shift. I always loved doing these myself because, people will say, oh, you can't change. This is who I am. That's so not true. Every time you let go and you shed one of those limiting beliefs and you let go of an old story, you are changing. You are becoming a new person, and that deserves celebration. So pause to write down and reflect on what are all those mindset shifts. It could be just making a pivot to continue to move forward instead of being caught up in the external environment. That's a shift in and of itself, right? Because how many people have said, oh my gosh, like this is going on around me. I'm just going to throw my hands in the air. There's nothing I can do. That's not what you did. You said, what can I do? And you proceeded that. That is a key shift. So I want you to acknowledge yourself for that. Okay, another area to celebrate is the growth that you've experienced during this time. Making those shifts is part of it, but it's also the growth. So, what lessons learned do you have from the last 30 days? It could be, or what new technologies did you learn? How did you grow? And that's again at multiple levels. So I know a lot of people who have grown through the technology changes, and they've had to get used to Zoom and Facebook and other applications that were put in place for them to move forward with their businesses and their relationships to stay connected and to keep working. So if that was you, kudos to you for embracing and learning a new technology. It could be learning or starting a new channel for your business, right? Maybe for like me, I was going outside and speaking and doing all kinds of live events, or at least that was more of that was on my schedule. And so I had to choose, I chose to find a new channel to have my business flow through, and that is through, one way is through these live events with you here today. So as you're celebrating you, I'm celebrating me for having this idea and committing and sticking with this time with you for the last 30 days. I've had so much fun. I have learned and myself as a speaker, as a influencer, as a coach and a teacher, and I'm grateful. So how and where have you grown this last 30 days? Really pause to celebrate you. You're not stopping your life. You're moving forward, and that is definitely worth celebrating. So that's just a few different perspectives on how you can celebrate the last 30 days. I'm sure there are other ways that you will think of that will come to you. Again, we know this has been a time for growth. It's been anytime there is change, anytime the status quo is taken away, which is exactly what happened, it's forcing us to show up differently or not. Right? We have that choice to not show up differently and to just sit and wallow, but I know you didn't do that. I know you are committed to living your best life, to bringing your goals and dreams to life in their perfect time, and that you have taken many steps, you've learned many new things, you've grown in many new ways over the last 30 days. My friend, my call to action for you today is to capture all of those beautiful golden nuggets and to celebrate you. Celebrate you in a way that you maybe haven't done before. This celebration, I truly believe, will set you up for the next 30 days, the next 90 days, the next 6 months, the next year. Gone are the times of self-judgment and criticism and comparison. Please, please, if you haven't let that go, continue to let that go and step into honoring, celebrating yourself as you continue to expand your vision, expand your influence, your impact, and dive even deeper into what your soul is calling you to do. That's a lot for today, and I hope you really give yourself the time. If you want, celebrate with a glass of wine. Call somebody up, do a Zoom session, and just glow on yourself. Just love yourself up. And this isn't bragging. This is truly a heartfelt celebration to love yourself and to say, I am darn proud of myself right now, and let that be your blessing to yourself today. Okay, my friend, that's a big call to action. I really want to hear what you acknowledge yourself for. I would love to see it in the comments, and or you can send a message to me. I am celebrating with you, just knowing I'm here to support you. I love you, and I will see you again tomorrow. We'll start this all over again. Have a great day. Bye now.